Rosalie Reads, and today I am here to show you my February wrap-up. However, I have noticed that I am absent within the last month or so from YouTube, and let me tell you why. First of all, my dog unfortunately passed away, so that's when I started declining and not posting. And then I ended up getting a job to distract myself from it, and also to just get money on my own because I really need it. But those were the two main factors of why I was absent, besides some other stuff. It has been a tough time. I'm slowly getting through it. However, I'm gonna try to start uploading again and stuff just to get the ball rolling again. So let's start with our February wrap-up, and without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so the first book in February is Shenora Williams' Dear Mr. Black series. It is a duet series with the two books. The series is about the series itself, let me tell you, it's kind of hectic. This is a age gap best friend's father romance. I do not support that thing in real life because that is kind of yeah. So this romance is between Chloe Knight and Theodore Black. And it starts out with when this new girl moves into the neighborhood, Isabella Black. Chloe meets her and she becomes friends with her immediately. And there is Theo, the father of Isabella, and he's basically like, oh, well then you're gonna be best friends, whatever, okay, right? So this man is married to Janet Black, and unfortunately, after a few years when the girls are in their teens, Janet Black unfortunately passes away in a shooting accident. Of course, all of it down spirals from there. Theodore Black is a widow. He comes home drunk every night. He is a mess. And fortunately for him, Chloe Knight was there to put him back together. Well, until she left for college, but I mean... The whole first book is basically what happens before she goes to college. And then the second book is 7 years after, into the future, and what takes them then. But if you want to read more to find out about the series, go on ahead. I do suggest that older readers, 18 plus, read it because, of course, there is mature themes and the whole age gap in and friend's father theme, which I don't think younger people should read because it can mess up their brain and stuff, but mess up their thoughts overall. Next is So Manchini's A Crystal of Time, which is the 5th book in the School for Good and Evil series. That book I gave 3.5 stars, and let me tell you why. The whole series has just clashed together for me. I do not remember which scenes are in every single book, so I'm not going to give a full thing for it, because it is a continuant series. I do not think middle grade fantasy is my thing. I will try to read some more, but I would also like to try to read some adult fantasy, or at least young adult. The books had romance in it. I'm just a sucker for romance personally, but the books had romance in it. However, it was not the amount I was used to when it was mostly all action, and I'm just I'm not an action gal. If you know me, I am not an action gal. I prefer quiet, solemn, maybe a tiny little bit of conflict. The good kind, not the, oh, we're gonna fight each other, but the whole series overall, I think I would give 3 stars. I don't know, because there's 6 books in the series. We're talking about the 5th one now. But the whole series overall, I think I would give it personally 3 stars. I felt so bad because when I told my friend that, because she was the one that was making me read it, she was so sad. She was like, oh, I don't understand. And I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry, baby. But yeah, that series overall would be 3.5 stars. Series is Schroeder Williams' Kane series, which is a story about father's best friend romance. Quentin Kane is a CEO billionaire, and he has a best friend named Derek. Now, there was a day when Quentin Kane meets Derek's daughter, Candy. Candy is her name. And then when she becomes a teenager and Derek gets into an accident, Quentin has to take her to the hospital, everything before that. But before they went to the hospital, there was some things that took place. Wink, wink, wonk, wonk. And they have been trying to grasp with that ever since, because they knew they wanted each other, but it was territory, because So basically, it was just Quentin trying to convince himself that he didn't want her, but he did. So there's that. I will not tell you the whole plot, so that's all you need. That is all you're gonna get. So I reread Colleen Hoover's It Ends With Us. Again, 5 stars. I have a review in that first video I ever posted. Next up, I read Janika Snow's Bear Clan series. Overall, I would give the series about 2.5 stars, I think. The series did not keep me captured. I was not joyous to be reading them. It was kind of like, oh, I need something to read, or I'm going to be really upset, and I didn't want to read something long. So I read the series, and that was... Okay, next up, Soman Chinani's last book of the School for Good and Evil series, book 6, One True King. I gave that book 4 stars. I gave you a review of that like 3 minutes ago, so I'm just gonna let that go. The last book I read in February, Lauren Ash's Terms and Conditions. Let's go. Let me tell you, I love Iris and Declan with all my heart in this book. Let me tell you, I will never love anybody else more than I love Iris and Declan. I'm stating that right now. Actually, let me retract that statement. Bree and Archer Hale, oh, woo, from the Sheridan's Archer's voice. I'm so done with myself. I'm so done. Anyways, that one was really good. I'm not going to say anything because it literally just came out on the 24th of February. And I don't know when this is going up, but... So I'm going to end the video there because that was the last book I read in February. And now we're at the end of the February wrap-up. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you've had a good time. Let me know how you've been doing. So without further ado, if you like this video, go like, comment, subscribe, and go check out the rest of the stuff in the description, like my Instagram, my Goodreads account, and whatever else is down there, because I can't remember. So I hope you guys have a good time, and I will see you guys next week, maybe? I don't know. We still gotta see when this video is coming out. So we will see you within the next video. Bye-bye.